Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's Ascension messages for June 14th through 16th, 2021. I have been guided to go back to doing more Ascension messages throughout the week and just do my live feeds on YouTube the days in between. They're wanting me to do everything except for on Saturday, do something every day except for Saturday and Sunday. I said, okay. And I've been told this channel is going to constantly shift and change. I'm also starting a Patreon to just do healing. So if you don't know anything about Patreon, it's kind of like one of those things where you donate a certain amount a month to be able to see the content that's on there. I don't know a whole lot about it. I've just been guided to do it. So I am going to be searching about it myself. But from what I hear, that's what it's about. But anyway, I've been guided to do just healing only on that and a lot of healing. So, I don't know where that's going to go yet, guys. I'm just doing as I'm guided. I am a little nervous about it. I don't know if I have time to do all this stuff. And I'm already feeling a little bit overwhelmed, still working my daytime job. But I'm having faith and I'm trusting that it's all going to work out for my divine purpose. And, I feel like I'm getting more and more alignment, but at the same time, it feels a little chaotic at times, or not chaotic, but overwhelming. And it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. And I feel weird that it's constantly changing my channel. It almost makes me feel bad for you guys having to put up with it. But at the same time, they're saying they're going to love the way that it ends up being eventually, you know. So as I grow, this channel is going to grow, what have you. But anyway, so this will be for, June 14th through 16th, 2021. There wasn't any extra messages that came out, but as I was shuffling, there was a couple cards that came out. And the first one is Discovery. This is a number 9 card, which is about philanthropy. This card is for the newbies to my channel who are not very aware of what's really going on with them. They may be new to this whole Ascension journey or a spiritual awakening. You may be experiencing so many different things. Physical symptoms like dizziness, heat spells or flashes, being really cold, having flu-like symptoms, but not having the flu, blurry vision, and then all of a sudden your vision's good again. Your ears having ringing or different tones that you've never had before, or even a fogginess or cloudiness. They're saying a fogginess of the head, not feeling very clear about things. Let's see, what else are they saying? Feeling sensations and vibrations and pitter-patters and swirling sensations around and inside your body. You may be feeling like things are being removed from your body or being put into your body. You may be feeling like you're kind of crazy. You will probably be going through times of feeling connected with spirit, and you may have not ever had any kind of gifts of like clairvoyance, clairaudience, telepathy, any of those things. Maybe you're starting to see synchronistic numbers, but there's a lot of things that you guys are just that's being hit with at this time. And I remember this space so well. So some of you already have spiritual gifts that now that you're aware that you're on this journey, or that you're going through some sort of major spiritual awakening, nothing that you've ever been used to, your gifts that you already have are going to be awakened to even more. Just when you think they can't get any better, they're going to get better. And it's going to be infinite. It's a 3, 4, 5. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. But it's one of those cycles where it's going to be, not a cycle, it's one of those things that's never going to be ending. And, you know, infinite amount of how deep that it can go. Any of your gifts. Okay, and some of you have never had any kind of like intuitive knowings, or the gift of discernment, or clairvoyance, clairaudience, any of those things. And they're saying, be prepared. You know, we're getting you ready to start speaking to the angels. Maybe some of you are connecting with fairies. And the list goes on and on and on. Anyway, there's some excitement for everybody right now. This is just not for the newbies. This is for everybody right now. There's been a major shift that I've been talking about for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 weeks now. And part of that shift, a lot of people have had the breakthroughs that they need. And this could be in any area with natural or spiritual talents and gifts. It could be financially. It could be just like that sense of security. It could be that you had a breakthrough with your ego and you're not so egotistical. It could be that you had a breakthrough with the good part of your ego and seeing your assets and able to put them out into the world and be the real you. Some of you have just been processing and feeling excitement because you're finally at the end of a cycle that was really rough for you. That's me. I feel like it's getting easier and easier. Thank God. There is some situations where I feel like I could just pull the plug on it, and just say no more, but I'm continuing and I'm doing whatever. But there's a lot of excitement right now. This is a number 3 card, which is about the Ascended Masters working with you. So make sure if you're a meditator, if you're not a meditator, make sure you start meditating. But anybody that meditates, connect with one Ascended Master and start to get used to them, get to know them more, ask them how they were when they were actually physical humans, and not just in the spiritual, what kind of life they lived. Instead of just going by like the religious texts and stuff, or if you're a Christian and have always believed in Jesus, ask him to connect with you. Ask him the truth of where he's been. 555, where he was in the parts of the Bible where they don't talk about him, or what he did from age so and so on. Ask him these things, because a lot of these things aren't in the Bible. Some of the things that are in there are not true, and you're going to start to learn the truth and falsities of those things. But anyway, get with one Ascended Master, connect with them during meditation, maybe for 3 or 4 days in a row, and then switch to another one. Get done meditating, journal about that experience, But anyway, some excitement, a change of events I just heard for some of you. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have, please, for June 14th through 16th? Am I supposed to take all those? I heard yes and no. The one that's turned, okay, the 2 that's turned over. All right, so for those of you who wanted to know the 2 cards I was told not to keep, it's Star Keeper, which is about cosmic ancestors, Seed the Light by staying grounded. And the other one was Activated Earth, which is about power places, ley lines, and trust where you're being led. 654, a lot of confirmations today. So the 2 cards that I was told to keep is Perspective. It says, none of this matters, zoom out, and common ground. Okay, so for some of you that, are starting to get more in tune with your spiritual connection with higher self or what have you, angels even, seeing synchronistic numbers and things like that. 717, I was also told to tell you guys to look at One Sacred Scribes. But anyway, you're getting more in tune with your awareness of what is the truth and what is the falsities of things. Even maybe coming to an understanding that, everything that you've been taught your whole life, like dragons and fairies aren't real, that those are mythological creatures, angels don't exist, blah, 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 blah. You guys are starting to learn the truth and falsities of these things, which is helping you to gain a different perspective on things, a higher understanding, gaining a higher awareness of things. Some of the things they're saying, don't worry about too much. It's things that you may get upset about or take out, or feel anger towards religious organizations, maybe even your parents or friends or what have you. But remember, guys, these people was taught these things too. Somewhere down the line, the message was distorted, and it is what it is. Okay, just don't feed too much into the lower vibrating energies of what you're learning and what you're processing. Just ask the angels to help you to gain a higher understanding, a higher perspective of things. I also feel like some of you who's been on this journey for a while is finding balance, some sort of balance. I don't know what it has to do with perspective, but I'm feeling like there's some sort of balance coming. And what I'm getting is like these deep inner knowings are bringing balance. So if you're paying attention to your knowings, you'll have guidance on every little thing that you do. So you'll have a greater sense of balance because you're doing what you're guided to do all the time. Does that make sense? So make sure that... pay attention to your knowings. I was just told that I need to trust in what I know again. I was trying to cut cords with a couple situations. It was either yesterday or the day before, and they're like, no, you are exactly spot on with what you're feeling, with what you're seeing, with what you're sensing. Quit denying the truth. And, I'm the one holding me back by allowing insecurities because other people may not trust what I'm saying, or because they may... make me feel as if I'm lying about something or what have you. So I take it and I would make it kind of drop me down to a lower level. Yeah, that's exactly what it did. So anyway, now that I'm aware of that, I'm instantly starting to go with what I know. I know that I know what I know, but sometimes our human can just get down because of, people's reactions. Okay, so anyway, Ask the angels to help you to gain a bit better understanding, as well as higher self. Some of you are in the need of 1001, which is a mirror. You may be mirroring things in people that need to change, or that you need to see that are good in yourself, or something of that sort. But anyway, what was I getting to? Crap, I had a brain fart. Anyway, Star Ancestors is about hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. Okay, again. Okay, I know where I was going with this. Those of you who are new to my channel, or maybe just waking up to realizing that there is something very deep changing in you, you know, what I've already said in the beginning of this video, you're also being asked to connect with your star ancestors. So guys, I can't stress enough how important meditation is. If you're somebody that says, oh, I can't sit still, I have ADHD, who cares? I was the same exact way. I literally had this conversation with my son last night about him, you know, the need and the importance of meditation. I was the same type of person. I couldn't sit still. I was on Adderall for a very long time, prescribed by my doctor. And after I got off of everything, I mean, I don't take Tylenol, aspirin, none of that stuff anymore. But after I got off all that stuff and had more, what was I trying to get to? Take me back there, please. Sorry, guys. I was having a moment there. Crap. Oh, meditation. Okay, thank you for getting me back there. Meditation. Okay, if you can't sit still, it doesn't matter. The whole purpose of meditation is to quiet your mind and your body. You're like, okay, well, my mind is so busy. I can't sit still. It's okay. Guys, my mind would race and race and race with the most negative thoughts. I was in the process of healing some things with my mom when I started meditating a lot. And, you know, I got to this point where I just said, okay, I'm going to just sit here for 18 hours a day, 12 hours a day, whatever it takes me until it happens. And I'd pray these deep, fervent prayers of, God, just help me to get to this place of silence. Show me what I need to do to get these racing thoughts gone, or to feel higher vibrations, or what have you. Okay, and then I would have like racing thoughts, and then all of a sudden they'd slow down, and I'd see the color red, and I'd say, am I supposed to do anything with it? And they'd say, pull it in. So I would just imagine that the color red was coming into my body. And then I'd feel certain sensations. And then my head would start racing again. And I'd be like all frustrated. 12:21, another mirror. And I'd be all frustrated like, man, what am I doing wrong? So that was a process in itself of me letting go of the fears that I had, the doubts that I had, and being more in tune with what my intuition was giving me, the angels was guiding me at that time, higher self. I didn't even know what higher self was. I still don't know if I completely understand what higher self is. But I know that the more that I sat there and every day, I mean, for months, guys, I did this stuff. It was probably 60 days before I had complete silence. But once I had complete silence, I felt as if my body didn't exist. I felt like I was connecting to angelic realms. I started hearing symphonies and music of the angels. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on, okay? The list of things that it got me off of medications is unreal. I had a gallon-sized baggie of medications that I was taking at one time. Meditation got rid of all of that. My blood pressure was out the roof. My pulse was up over 117. And all of that stuff. I don't know what my pulse is now, but I know it's really nice. It's way under 80 something. And I've not seen that for years, guys. Years. Blood pressure pills, I don't take them. I don't take any medication, okay? So anyway, they're saying look a little deeper, go through meditation, set these intentions by just praying or thinking. You know, if you're not somebody that knows how to pray or doesn't like to pray, it doesn't matter, guys. Just your thoughts are prayers too, okay? So just think, you know, I want to connect with so-and-so, or I want to connect to just be able to quiet my mind. Whatever it is that you are setting intentions on, do that until you accomplish it. If it takes you 3 or 4 or 5 days of saying the same intention or the same prayer just to get to that point, then do that. Don't skip around and do other things. Just focus on that one particular thing. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. So I'm correct with what I'm saying. But anyway, you're going to find out about lost things that you may have forgotten about, things from your past that need to be healed, or even things from other lifetimes that you need to bring forward. Some of you are going to be healers. Some of you are going to be musicians that need to use your music to inspire people. You know, and the list goes on and on. Natural talents and spiritual talents go hand in hand together most of the time. 1441, another mirror. Okay, what cards am I supposed to coach? Okay, thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for the 14th through 16th of June, 2021? For all individuals already aware they're on us. Thank you. Okay, Zen Sight is all about the physical body and staying grounded. Okay, I already told you guys a lot of physical symptoms that many of us are going through at this time, if not all of us. Okay, I would be highly surprised if there was anybody that wasn't going through some sort of ascension symptoms where their body's hurting, the dizziness, the heat flashes, the cold flashes, the feeling disconnected but very connected at the same time, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on and on. Drink lots of water, guys. Get connected with fruits and vegetables. Let go of sugar as much as possible. I know it's very hard to let go of all of it because it's in everything. But if you're very aware of the things that you eat by asking for awareness, asking your body, make me aware of what I should or shouldn't put into it. If I'm buying something and as I'm picking it off the shelf, put me in check. Because you're going to feel so in check that you're going to be like, oh man, I'm going to feel bad if I get that now. And you will. I've been there, done that, guys. But anyway, take care of your body at this time. Rest if you need to rest. Drink plenty of water. I've been drinking a lot of smoothies. And I really have I feel a lot better changing a lot of things that I eat and drink. But anyway, so make sure that you're doing that. Clear quartz is about meditation and the crown chakra. Crown chakra is like your universal connection to the angels, to the other realms, to higher dimensions, to heavens, whatever you want to call it, to other universes. Okay, that is universal connections. Yes, 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 they're saying. But anyway, meditation is where and how you will get to connect with those universal energies. If you're somebody that's not used to connecting with that, you know, start paying attention to what your chakras do. Find out what your chakras are. I don't know everything that there is to know about chakras. I actually know very little. Most of the stuff that I have learned about chakras has been taught to me by angels or higher self. The healing that I've been taught has been by angels and higher self. I didn't take any courses. I didn't watch any videos. Now, I have watched videos on like chakras, like guided meditations on opening my chakras and things like that. But that was when I was trying to figure out like why I was being guided to do it. You know, I'd ask and pray, guide, lead, and instruct me to videos, literature, things that I needed to study so that I could understand what it is that they were showing me. And that's exactly always what happened. But some of you even need to do that. Studying will really help you at this time. They're saying yes. What cards do I go to? Thank you. Fairies, what messages do you have for June 14th through 16th, 2021 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What other messages do you have? Thank you. Is that it? Trust, duty, commitment, involvement is what I'm hearing with a collection of pixies. Normally I hear, you know, that there's assistance, there's a lot of help around, sometimes discernment of spirit, but I'm getting commitment and yeah, commitment is really sticking out to me with this. And I feel like this is talking about commitment to meditation. Yes, they're saying. Guys, if you feel overwhelmed and think, okay, I can't sit there for an hour and meditate, do it for 5 minutes. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Just do it 3 days a week to start out. And then once you start to see that there's some sort of something changing, you're going to be like, ah, there is really something to this. I guarantee that you'll see that. Yes, they say. What other messages do you have, please, for, all of these? The one on the ground? Okay, so for the ones that I'm not supposed to keep, it's Guacha, which is about illusions or fears, and the Singer of the Chalice. And I can't remember what that one is about. Love given, love received is what I heard. Let me see what it is, though. Because now I'm curious. Trust, joy, patience, miracles. All good feelings in one. Joy, patience, trust. I don't know why I got love given, love received, but that's what I got really fast from that. So I don't know. Either way it goes. Those are the ones that we weren't supposed to keep, but somebody must have needed to hear that. So Mick the Myromancer is also about seeing things from a different perspective, gaining awareness, and perspective is all around him. You can't really see all these eyes creeping through, but there's perspective all around him. Okay, and some of you, just like the card that I actually was told to put up about illusionary fears and things like this is cautioning you not to pick up on, or not to put up with people talking you down, something of that sort. It may be yourself talking you down, because I'm like, why would they say that? And I'm looking at the cards like, I don't even feel that. And they're saying it may be them talking themselves down. And what I mean is, again, this meditation's coming up. So this has been coming up a lot for me too. I've been getting back to doing things that I used to do regularly, because I started to feel bad. I started to feel as if, I wasn't as together as I felt before. I started doubting some of my abilities, and that's just not me. So I started doing the things that I need to do again. More so. I used to, it's not that I've completely quit, but to me it feels like it, just because, I wasn't putting time and energy into it every day like I was before. So that may even be the message for some of you, that's been on this journey for a while. Get back to what you know to do. 2121. But anyway, this is talking about illusionary moments, fears, doubts, not feeding into them. Again, seeing things from a higher perspective, asking higher self and the angels and your guides to help you to see things from a different angle. Yes. Okay, guys, they have been screaming at me to do throat chakra healing, so I'm going to do some throat chakra healing after I get an animal card. What messages do you have, please, for the 14th through 16th of June? Thank you. Okay, so the dog is coming out, which is a representation of, some of you, I think it was with, this card, the assignment card, I was telling you guys you need to connect with one ascended master at a time. That's exactly what this is talking about, that your loyalty may be misplaced by connecting with too many ascended masters, and, or too many masters is what it's saying. And this could be referring to anything, not just ascended masters, but just focusing on one particular thing is really going to help you to stay focused at this time, if you're somebody that's not used to multitasking in the spiritual world, so to speak. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pray, and we're going to do some throat chakra healing as all I was told to do. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but they've been getting on me to start doing my readings with healings again, because there's a lot of new people in my channel, and there's going to be a lot more to come. So let's go ahead and get into this. 2255, okay? Source God, higher self, Archangel Michael, Raphael, I ask that you come and be with me as I do this. Jesus, I heard. Thank you. Come and be with me as I do this throat chakra healing, please. Okay, this is not just going to be for the throat chakra. They said this will actually do healing on the throat as well. So if some of you are having 2323 problems with your throat, the actual physical throat, then there will be healing done to that as well. So set intentions that you are wanting to and believing in receiving the healing, and it will help you. Anybody watching at this time or at a later date. So guide, lead, and instruct me please through this throat healing. Okay, guys, normally I work with the color blue when I am doing throat chakra healing, but I'm actually being told to use the color green at this time. This is an emerald green. It almost has like a golden cast to it. And what I'm seeing instantly, well, let me just tell you what I'm feeling. Some of you may be feeling a thickness in your throat, or like you need to swallow or cough, or just feels like a lot of stuff is probably starting to get all bunched up there. That's just your higher self, the angels, starting to move all of that bad energy or lower vibrating energy or what have you, and balling it up right there in the center so that they can take that out. So you're going to start to feel as if that's starting to get a little bit more loose now, and it may be pulled out the front of you. It could be pulled out the back, but I'm feeling it more coming out the front. So some of you, you may even feel as if energy came up from your chest and then out your throat, or even may have felt like the energy was coming up out of your mouth as well. But it felt like some of the energy was kind of stuck in my chest, so you may have felt that as well. Some of you, I'm hearing that it's going to be pulling from your ears down or your jaw down, so you're going to start to feel that coming again. So they're just loosening that up even more. Again, you may be feeling it pull from different areas, but it's coming out of your throat. And for some of you that's feeling that, it's just because you've got some sort of blockage there that is attached to the ears or down in the chest somewhere, or maybe even the heart chakra. So they're pulling all of those cords that are attached to those places up and out. Yes, they're saying, okay. Now what are we doing? I'm sorry. Okay, so literally what I'm seeing is it looks like there's a big black open hole in the throat, and I'm actually seeing the tonsils being a part of it, the back part of the neck, and all of this area just being really black, even somewhat outside of the neck. And what I'm seeing now is Archangel Raphael is taking this bright green with like a gold cast to it. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's a gemstone of some sort, and it's being put right directly into the center of the throat and throat chakra. I can see it slowly spinning in a counterclockwise direction. As I see it spinning, the faster that it starts to spin, the more, like, it's almost like the more energy it's producing, and I can feel it expanding that area where the throat chakra is. I can even feel some of that thickness starting to kind of like tingle and tickle. So if there was thickness that was left behind that didn't come out when they were pulling it out, it should be getting rid of it now. You should start to feel some more like balance or something of that sort in that area. Some of you are feeling as if you need to swallow. That's completely normal. But others of you are also getting an activation to your throat chakra, as well as I'm going to just call it the upper throat. I always see a second throat chakra around the tonsil area. So some of you may be feeling like a vibration or a pitter patter, a tingle, or a heat or a cold sensation in that area at this time. Okay, and I'm seeing like a triangle of energy surrounding the neck area, with one of the points being right in front of the throat, the other two like being right here, shoulder area. And this is Jesus, Archangel Michael, and Raphael. They're all three putting energy into this area, and it's making like a triangle looking energy that it's not really spinning, but it's moving. I don't know how else to say it. You can see the energy moving. But anyway, you should start to feel some warmth, maybe even a little bit of pressure. Okay, and now they're sending the energy down and upwards in the body, so you're going to start to feel the rest of your body fill up with this energy. And you're going to start to feel an expansion in your aura. Okay, guys, make sure to thank the angels and Jesus for being here and assisting us with this throat chakra healing, as well as expanding our aura. And throat healing. So whoever else, if you guys got throat healing, let me know if it wasn't the throat chakra, but there was some sort of problems with your throat and there was healing that happened there. I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below if this reading or this healing resonated with you, if you received any healing, whatever. Please go check out Nick's YouTube channel, which is Starseed Infinite Healing, and give him some words of encouragement, as well as check out my website, which is uniqueme303healing.net. I still have the $123 combo for a 10-card reading, as well as a body scan and a healing. That usually takes about an hour and a half to do for both of those things. Anyway, go check that out, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Love you. Bye.